How is this for a twist, everyone? These are the Mbiri males. But how incredible is this? The two Mbiri males now with the Mbiri pride. I wonder where Mandevu is and the young Orphan male. A very good morning to all the viewers and subscribers, and welcome back to the virtual safari. So sitting here at Chigamba Pan, we're going to head out. It's been pretty quiet the last couple of days, so let's go out there and see what we can find, and hopefully we get lucky. Stumbling across a herd of Impala here, and on the road they're on, it leads straight to Mtwana Dam, which you can kind of see at the background over there. I wonder if they're on their way to the water or making their way away from the water. But you can just see how much these youngsters or the Impala lambs have grown since the beginning of the summer, where they all would have been born. And that's a pretty good example right there of what they mean about Impalas being mixed feeders. They don't mind browsing along trees and they don't mind grazing in the grass. Very versatile antelope this is. Probably one of the reasons why they're so successful is they're able to have not only grass but the leaves. So if we go through a grass drought, they'll be able to eat off the leaves. And I mean, when times are tough, they're not very picky. Also have a beautiful dazzle of zebras. If anyone didn't know, the collective noun for a herd of zebra is a dazzle. And then we've got a loner wildebeest off to the left there, walking off the frame. Not usually alone, but bulls that are not dominant over any females or not territorial over an area tend to be kicked out or out from the herd by the dominant male. They go and live a bit of a nomadic life until they can take over territory of their own. You can see how the body's twitching there on those zebra. Could be for a number of reasons. Maybe a lack of a mineral, and the skin is just twitching. Just sometimes how you get maybe a bit of a twitch just below your eye. But there are quite a lot of flies around, so I won't be surprised if there are flies sitting on them and they're just trying to move them off. There's some wattled starlings over here. Bird you only really see in summer. You can see the male in the middle there. How is this for a twist, everyone? Just managed to have a decent look. And it is the Mbiri pride with the cub. But have a look at who this is. These are the Mbiri males. One of the Mbiri males, the other one's just ahead. But how incredible is this? The two Mbiri males now with the Mbiri pride. I wonder where Mandevu is and the young Orphan male. Here comes the young Mbiri cub. And look behind there, everyone. Shaka Mbiri with his unmistakable drooping jaw, and you can see very calm and relaxed with the cub. Cub is very calm and relaxed with him. Just incredible. The line dynamics are a fascinating thing. I don't really know what to make of this, everyone. I know we have had some interactions in the past with the Mbiri males and Mbiri pride, but to see Shaka so relaxed with the cub is so interesting. Obviously Mandevu, Shaka and Scar all think that they're the father of the cubs. The one with the hanging jaw is Scar. There he crosses the road and they're actually headed straight towards Timbavati. So in the last clip there I said they're heading straight towards Timbavati. It's quite an interesting thing that's been happening. We saw the Mbiri pride go into Timbavati earlier on. A couple of virtuals ago. Here comes the cub. And obviously because now the Mbiri males are also looking after the pride, they feel free to go and roam between Manyeleti where Mandevu is, go through Mandevu's territory and then also go into Timbavati and follow the Mbiri males. But look how big Scar Mbiri is. Cub is looking very playful today. He's probably a happy little cub. He has Mandevu and young Orphan male looking after him, and Mbiri males looking after him. He has a lot of protection, so I don't think this cub has anything to worry about anytime soon in the future. You might not be able to see there, but Scar is busy scent marking. And Shaka Mbiri, you can see he's got a hernia on his stomach there, obviously from exerting a lot of pressure, maybe pulling a carcass. Well, everyone, we're not too much further away from the boundary, so we're not going to have too much time left to view this incredible dynamic that's been taking place. and there they go and about to cross. So unfortunately we're not going to follow them, we're going to leave them here, but I still believe Shaka and Mbiri is still behind, and there they go and about to cross. So unfortunately we're not going to follow them, we're going to leave them here, but I still believe Shaka and Mbiri is still behind, so we're going to go see if we can catch up with him. And here is Shaka about to also follow the rest of the pride. Well everyone, this is going to bring us to the end of this virtual safari. Thank you all for joining. We had quite an awesome day out. We had good general game and in big herds as well, which is nice to see. And then eventually getting the Mbiri pride with the Mbiri males. It's quite interesting how the males are so relaxed with the cub and the cub is so relaxed with the males. They obviously, all the males think that they're the cub's father, and the females must have mated with Mandevu and the Mbiri males, and as well with the young Orphan male, and making them in turn think that they're all the father, and they'll all try and protect the cub. So quite a clever strategy there from the female. And then also at the end there we lost them to Kruger National Park or Timbavati. I'm not too angry about that. You know, it's one of the beautiful things being in the Greater Kruger and in the Kruger National Park. You have no fences in between game reserves. Animals are allowed to roam freely. So that's what happened there this morning. And you know, they would have headed into Kruger National Park, and maybe this afternoon they'll be back on our side, or maybe tomorrow or the next day. So we'll keep an eye out, and we'll definitely keep an eye out for Mandevu and the young Orphan male, and I think we need to get an update on them soon. Seeing the Mbiri males with the Mbiri pride, quite interesting there. And we'll also give you an update on the young Orphan male's new name. We have chosen the new name, but I'm just waiting to be able to have a sighting with him and create a virtual on him, and then we'll tell you his name. But thank you all for joining, and we'll see you on the next one.